Let's get the final results on our poll.
Well, I have 28 people voting on the poll this morning. I don't know if Wendell has that figure. But our poll this morning was, of course, should you, Wendell, I think you're muted, huh?
No, I'm unmuted now.
Oh, okay. So the poll was, do you think that the ability to personally buy fireworks and set them off should be banned, and it should only be certain authorized companies or whatever to set off fireworks? But that personal ability, where you could personally buy fireworks and set them off, should that be banned? And we had 28 people voting on the poll this morning. 21 people said yes, it should be. 7 people said no, hold up, it should not be. So we have 28 votes. I don't know if you got 28, Wendell. If you
I did get 28. Okay. 22 and 6.
I have 21 and 7.
Okay. All right.
21 saying yes, 7 saying no.
All right. Well, we'll go with you.
And so that's it for our poll. Of course, you can continue to vote on this poll throughout the day and through all programming, and we'll give you the final result on Monday morning. Of course, next week is a bit of a short week because we have a holiday for independence.
We have a hump day holiday.
Yeah, so we have a holiday for independence as we head towards 60 years of independence for Trinidad and Tobago. And of course, and that weekend, continuing with the celebrations and the happy mood that we'll all be in, will be greedy people who will be taking over Napa in Port of Spain on Saturday at 8:30 p.m. and Sunday at 6:30 p.m. And of course, tickets are supposed to go on sale from today at Napa. I have to confirm that they got all the tickets and stuff, but I believe it's from today.
And I urge everybody to go and see it. I laughed my head off. And I do apologize for Richard's dance at the end. Folks, you didn't need to see that. So I do apologize for that.
I do a wonderful dance at the end, Wendell. The audience stands up.
Show us on camera there. Show us on the Zoom link there how you did it. Come on. Come on.
Is that the same dance I videotaped you doing the other day?
Come on, Rich. The people want to see the dance on YouTube. So come on. All right, hold on, Richard. You have 1 minute, folks, to log on to our Zoom link.
I am not doing any dance, Steve Khan.
YouTube channel. We're on. Richard, the population wants to see that dance.
I'm not doing any dance.
Play the tune that he dances to, Steve Khan. That'll encourage him.
Oh gosh, I can't. No, on YouTube I can't play music.
Oh.
Yeah. Come on, Richard. You have less than a minute. People are tuning into YouTube to see that dance. You can do it on a stage and you can't do it on YouTube.
You can tune it to YouTube. They will see it in the play when they come.
So you're gonna do it again?
It's all about the coins, you know.
Yeah, I know. It's all about the coins.
That's when you see the dance.
Oh boy, I tell you.
But of course, another. We had quite a few possible polls this morning, including the one with the Dangerous Dogs Act that they're clearly not implementing. And the other one, of course, where the police are now saying they are also banning police officers from using balaclavas or face masks. I've never heard nothing so, well, let me just say I've never heard nothing so dumb. But how is that to fix the problem that we have?
No, you know what it is, Wendell? It is that some of these police officers wear, I call it a ski mask. And you really, and time to wear that, and they have shades on, you don't know who it is.
But you're right.
I can see that they should implement, do not wear those ski masks at all. You could wear the
Is it that they're banning it for what reason? What is the reason they're banning it for?
So bottom line is that so they can show their face.
Yeah. So it's easy to spot impersonators. That's what they say.
Yeah.
If they're not.
Wendell, yesterday, I asked Gary Griffith whether there is technology that exists that can tell who's a person behind a mask. He didn't answer me. Because he went down the road of, you can't include what technology, you can't talk about what technology the state has.
Yeah.
But there is technology to tell you who's behind the face because you can use face recognition. No.
Yeah.
Does the state have face recognition
And
apparatus?
So does
And the issue because you have a repository of people's photos.
Yes.
You have driver's permits.
yeah.
You have national identification cards, and you have passports.
Yes.
Now, whether you can use somebody's photograph for state security purposes and face recognition purposes without their knowledge and the constitutionality of that and the issues that can arise from a civil liberties point of view is another conversation.
All right. Hold up there 1 second, Richard.
You do have a repository of people's images in a lot of ways. And a lot of those bandits drive, so they probably have a driver's permit. I don't know for sure, but the possibility is that they will.
Yes.
They may have an ID card. They may have other forms of identification that are in the state apparatus.
Yeah.
So if it is that the state decides, well, look, we're going down the face recognition route, which will have a lot of conversation.
Right.
And let's say they do go that way, then it means you can't tell who people are from the face recognition, can't tell behind a mask.
Yes. Yes.
All right. We have a call, gentlemen. So let's get into that. Thanks for holding. Good morning.
Good morning, gentlemen. This is Big Guy from Far Rockaway. How are you?
We good, big guy. We good.
All right, I have a good one for you all this morning. Now, you all were speaking about Labor Day next Sunday in Brooklyn, correct?
Yeah.
And Boston tomorrow, which I usually go to. Now, I moved to Far Rockaway behind JFK last year, May. I bought a house here. Now, listen to this. Tomorrow, I found this out 2 weeks ago. Tomorrow, there will be the 4th annual carnival behind JFK on the boardwalk. And Destra is the guest artist. There'll be a parade of bands, mask costumes, and the likes. So another one to add to the carnivals all over the world is in Far Rockaway on the boardwalk.
All right.
Oh, okay, cool. That's good to know.
All right. Take a drink.
That's good to know. I know there's so many fetes and parties and events leading up to Labor Day. Of course, Wendell, you know who's one that used to go regularly. But there's actually one for Armenians that happens every single way where they put up a proxy of the dial clock.
Right, I remember
Yes,
that.
and people come out and I think it's like a whole picnic fete thing that happens every single year, and all of the Armenians or people from Armenian stock in New York come out, and it's usually pretty huge. I've never gone. I always said I wanted to go to that one because I'm sure there's so many people that I would know.
In Canarsie, there's a park in Canarsie, that's where they have that. And 2 weeks ago was Laventil Day. They call it Laventil Day or Rima Day. They have 14th day. It's a big in Brooklyn, it's in Canarsie. All right, gentlemen, you all have a beautiful weekend.
Thanks, big guy. All the best to you. Good morning, caller.
Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Hello. Okay. The gentleman spoke about Far Rockaway, but I must let you all know also that in Brooklyn, there is a mass camp between Troy and Linden on Church Avenue. And also that same mass camp moves to Prospect Park on Sundays. People need to be in that mass camp to hear some real Trini Steelpan music. Great stuff.
All right.
Take it easy. Have a good evening.
All right. Thank you so much. All the best to you.
I know Labor Day in Brooklyn, the Juve is Steel Pan alone, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
I've never been. Good morning, Anne-Marie Watson. Good morning, guys. You all have a meaningful day and a fantastic weekend. Be safe. I got Ingrid Adams. Good morning, Ingrid from Brooklyn, waiting to see Richard's dance. Happy Independence to you.
Yeah, keep waiting until you see next week in Napa.
Well, I don't know. Ingrid, out in Tucson, Arizona, good morning to you. Yeah. All right, YouTube, our Zoom link is on the side. As you watch YouTube, our Zoom link is right there. You'll see the Power 102 FM highlighted in yellow. And you can just click on the link and join us for a couple of minutes, all right? As what we do every Friday, 25 minutes after the hour of 7 o'clock.
You can join us on the YouTube link, and so we can see your face and you can have a conversation with us. But getting back to that face recognition thing, there's also gait recognition software, because you have a unique walk when you walk.
Yeah.
So you can have all of those things that also contribute to identification.
Yes.
And maybe we need to start having those conversations in terms of taking down the crime statistics in Trinidad and Tobago.
Well, which is where Minister Hines went in the meeting the other night, in terms of talking about London. When you go to London, the amount of times your image is captured between a certain place and a certain hours of the day or night, your image is captured many times over. So police, let's go down the road that these men were police officers who actually doing rogue police officers. Surely they have their records on file, they have their faces on file. So and we have heard nothing from the police since about this thing, except to say now you're banning. You don't want any police wearing masks again, balaclavas or masks. How is that fixing this situation?
And that's problematic. I know that's going to be problematic for some of the rank and file police officers, especially those in those special units.
Yeah.
When they go into certain areas where they don't want the identity to be known.
Yeah.
For security reasons.
Yes. How is that fixing that?
Because there is also a vicious criminal element in Trinidad and Tobago.
Yes, Richard.
Don't think that they don't exist. Really vicious.
Well, we know they exist. We've seen evidence of them. We've seen what's happening in East Port of Spain now. You understand?
Mm-hmm. So to me, that kind of technology, because one of those guys, I am sure people who know those guys who did that robbery outside the businessman's residence. Mm-hmm. If you know people, you can tell it's them.
Yes, you can.
You can tell.
Yes.
Because you saw how one was walking, and one had a very distinctive walk. Mm-hmm. And you could see how they jump over the fence. If you know somebody, you could tell if that's that person or not.
Yep.
So there are people who watch that video who know those people are, or at least know one of them.
Yes, Richard. And
can give some sort of tip.
And we have a call there, gentlemen.
Unless you are a loner, once you operate with other people will know.
Yes.
Good morning to you, Helen, Joseph, Ray. Good morning to you. Have a great one. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Steve Dudu. You all owe me a phone card, eh?
Is Richard.
Richard, I want $30 the mobile card. Anyway, you all have a blessed and wonderful day and a blessed weekend. Be safe and stay safe. Miss Maloney.
All right, Dudu. Take care. All the best. Thank you. Be safe. Good morning. Good morning, caller.
Good morning to you all guys again.
Mm-hmm.
What this latest mandate by the acting commissioner of police to its members and to the force by extension about no more wearing of these face masks, it just shows two things. One, the police service is reactionary and not proactive. And secondly, this is not going to really solve the problem, because bandits will still come, mask or no mask, and do what they have to do. Yeah. Another person suggested that police shouldn't be operating in unmarked vehicles. But I think the acting commissioner of police said there are special work that they have to do using unmarked vehicles, right? But nevertheless, this is just having no solution to the problem of crime and just being reactionary. Thank you.
You're absolutely right, caller. Because people, there are certain jobs that police officers do too that will require them to be hidden. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To be disguised. So I don't know how is this fixing the issue of people impersonating cops?
I think because I think, as that caller just said, Wendell, maybe they really don't know what to do.
Maybe, Richard, it might be real cops.
That's the other thing.
Maybe it's real cops. and they can't fix it or afraid to fix it.
Carol Guevara, good morning to you. Wagwan. All right. We are taking your calls at 222-8255, 612-8255. North Americans, we have a toll-free number for you, 866-525-1099. And, of course, you can join us on a YouTube link. Well, a Zoom link via YouTube. It's right there on the chat, all right?
They tried, I think there was an incident outside Massey and Alice Glen the other day too, guys. I don't know if you all heard about that.
No, what happened
When
there?
a car drove in, apparently, so this is somebody relating it to me. A car drove into the compound and the car apparently was shot up. So there was an exchange of gunfire somewhere. And the men jumped out the car and then tried to steal an next car on the compound there of Massey and Alice Glen, and they eventually got in that car and gone.
Mm-hmm.
That happened this week.
It's like the Wild Wild West.
Yeah, boy. No kidding, eh? No kidding.
It's like the Wild Wild West.
Mm-hmm.
And the TTPS, I am sorry to say, and you're free to disagree with me, is not giving you the confidence that they are in control.
Yeah.
Neither is the Ministry of National Security.
Yeah.
You're not getting the sense that, at least from a optics point of view and from a discussive point of view, they're not engendering in you any sense of they're in control. You feel like it's unstable. That's how you feel.
Yeah.
Good morning to Trini in Boston. Morning to you, Troy M. Good morning, Anthony Tinto. Have a great day, guys. God bless. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us on, chatting with us, I should say. Not joining us. You're all free to join our YouTube link.
Yeah, and let's see you, man. Even if it's for a brief moment, we could look at you, Carol, Helen, Ingrid, Ray, Trini in Boston, Tinto, just log on for a bit and wave at us and say hi, and because a lot of people want to see what y'all look like, and I think if I know all these people, they look nice, so join us now. Maybe a little peep,
All right, let's go again.
I can't be watching Steve, Richard, and Paul every morning on these days. And then Lincoln and whoever else. Lincoln with the pink head. I can't watch that every Friday. Come on, man.
You have a call. Good morning.
Good morning. The first thing
under attack, Lincoln.
Commissioner of Police has to recognize is that we are dealing with a different breed of criminals. Right? In addition to the normal murders and rapes and robberies, what we are seeing of late now is home invasions, one. Right? We are also seeing the presence and the increase in online crime, where people lure you in to come in and under false pretenses to buy something and they're robbing you. And then I'm sure you would have noticed around, I think 2 weeks ago, where actually criminals enter the car park of a popular membership club where they were actually holding up people and taking their groceries.
Yeah, we read that.
Man, price mark.
Right.
So I heard. Yeah.
Exactly. So the acting commissioner of police has to understand the type of criminals he's dealing with. And you cannot use this soft measures of talking about no more face masks, or even this thing they're talking about changing uniforms. How are those things really going to be solving the crime problem in this country?
Yeah.
Right? It wouldn't make much difference. We have to be proactive and smoke out criminals where they are. While they're sleeping, we need to go inside there, pick them up. Right?
Yeah.
You have to deal differently with criminals this wrong.
Yes. Caller, again, you are so correct, because how do you deal with rogue police officers who doing these things? How do you deal with that? If you can't fix that, then you and these communities that are at war and all kind of thing. Everybody know what the people know. But what are the police? What is the intelligent officers doing about it? How are they going to get these people if you're not going to go into these communities and get them out? How are you going to fix that? I don't know.
All right. Good morning to Gloria Gray. Good morning. Looking on from New Jersey. Great weekend and coming week to you, Gloria Charles Panton. All right.
Was the price smart robberies a real thing? I know we had somebody calling in and saying it, But I'm still not sure if that was real.
No, I'm not sure either.
I have not seen it. I don't know if I missed it. I've not seen it on news or media carry it. At least I have not seen it.
No, I have not either.
And I haven't heard any statement from the police concerning it, or even PriceSmart releasing any information or any alert saying XYZ, we're ramping up security or whatever.
Yeah.
I just haven't heard anything, and I'm like, is it real or is it not real? I know somebody I know one of our listeners had called in and said it is real. Now, I don't know if he was robbed, and so he knows it's real, or if it is that he was hearing so, or maybe knows somebody who did, or who was robbed. But I'm still not sure if that's real.
No, I'm not sure either.
We have some calls coming through, gentlemen. Good morning.
Yeah, morning. Wendell is glad for Richard.
Morning.
Morning, Mr. Patrick.
Boy, this I'm missing all them set in New York, boy. Prospect Park, Arima, this, Boardwalk, Climb.
But it ain't too late to go. It ain't too late to go.
Yeah, I could jump on a flight this evening.
Go ahead.
You see what your ticket or?
Buy small thing for you.
I think that was 7,000, boy. I'll tell my wife, like 14,000.
You don't have to.
Oh, you have to talk to Caribbean, boy. You have to talk to Caribbean Airlines. Right? Talking about the airport thing. My son will come back to Trinidad the other day. He called me at 5 o'clock. What time you leave the airport, right? Me say, boy, what going on in the airport there?
Is that still happening?
Yes.
What going on in the airport? I said, but what
I
trouble?
don't know. Trinidad is a place that sometimes that inconvenience and that the systems, when systems are not working efficiently or in a timely manner or in a smooth manner, because of whatever issue, it just remains like that. I don't know, for a while until it's fixed. And sometimes things work smoothly and they change it and put in systems to make it harder. Aren't we a crazy country? I remember you could have ordered packages from whether WebSource or Aeropost or wherever, and you could get those packages within 4 days from ordering it.
Now it takes 2 weeks.
Now it takes like nearly 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Because of systems and administrative systems that they have put in. Isn't that crazy? From a system that works so efficiently, they have actually created hurdles and systems to make it more difficult.
Yep.
We are crazy country, you know. We crazy bad.
Just when the commissioner police go say, we're no close by. He said they will change the suit. Then they say no face mask. Then they say they will wear no clothes.
I know. All right. Thanks, Mr. Patrick.
I don't deal with the situation, man.
All right. Thank you.
Have you guys seen the video Ruben shared?
The
fire?
I just glimpsed at it. I didn't really look at it. Good morning, caller.
What the hell is that about now?
Caller, morning.
Morning. I have a question for Dr. Rowley.
Are you on this telephone number then?
You have it?
Yes.
Well,
You're going to call him?
no, I just want to ask him, Dr. Rowley.
You're going to ask him by calling him?
No, let's hear the man's question now. What do you want to ask, Dr. Rowley?
I am scared in my country. What are you doing about it?
Let me ask you something, Sonny. We head into 60 years independence on Wednesday. Do you feel patriotic?
Yes, I feel patriotic.
I do feel patriotic.
I love Trinidad. But I have to question what have we achieved in 60 years after so much.
Yeah. Well, that's a separate conversation to patriotism, eh?
Yeah. We do that Tuesday.
You could be dissatisfied with a lot of things in the country, but that doesn't mean that you're not patriotic. Yeah. You raise these issues because you want the country to be better.
I am totally dissatisfied, but patriotic, yes I am, because when I'm out of this country, I don't want to hear anybody bad talking Trinidad unless they are Trinidadian.
Yep.
All right. Thank you, Sonny. Good morning to you, Una. Antoine, good morning to you. Stokey, looking well. Is that how you pronounce that, guys?
That wasn't Sonny San Fernando.
That wasn't Sonny?
No. He's a regular caller. I don't know his name, but that's not Sunshine.
Adrian Joseph. Good morning to you, locked on in Bookmalatris. Marcia Rock. Good morning to you, Marcia. Out in Orlando, Florida. Marcia, I just want to let you know that if we could come and do the Power Breakfast show from your back porch by the pool, we can do that easily. It only takes us 45 seconds to set up. So if you want to send 4 airline tickets, we can do that, and we can stay by you too. We'll need 4 separate rooms though. I ain't bunking with Richard or Wendell or Paul. I'm just saying.
I would stay at Disney World. I want a hotel in Disney.
Yeah, you can always get that.
A room in Disney.
Yeah. All right, Marcia. I'm just throwing that out to you. 3 of the 4 of us. Ruben says he wants to come up too. 3 of the 5 of us have access to the US. The other 2 will have to apply.
Which 2?
Ruben and Richard.
Richard?
Oh, Nate Timothy, good morning to you.
Richard have a private jet.
Oh, yeah. He does.
Richard land in, what's the airport name in Orlando again? The Hollywood?
No, that's Fort Lauderdale.
No, Fort
MCO?
Lauderdale is Hollywood. Eh?
The code is MCO.
MCO.
Mm.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
should land there direct.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
all right, so we're still taking your calls, and who's Stokey?
Okay. I have no idea. Stokey, who are you? I don't have. Yeah. Good morning to you, Stokey. Where are you calling us? Where are you viewing us from, Stokey, as we stream across the globe? All right. We have a call. Morning. Good morning.
Good morning, gentlemen. Wendell, since Dr. Rowley took office, I have been calling the office just to have a 5-minute discussion with him. And up to today, that cannot be done. They don't realize the people on the ground that has vote. Up to today, no call. Up to this week, I call him.
I don't think it works that way. So,
I don't know.
yeah. Miss Ingrid says it's after 4:30. I'm still
Not
resting
dressed
and
properly.
viewing, but I am not in a suitable attire clothing.
What I mean, Ingrid?
Well, hello.
Let's
Miss
be the judge of
Ingrid.
that.
Let's see. How you doing? Marcia Rock.
Let's be the judge of that.
It's Orlando International Airport. Yeah. Code MCO. They have flights coming in from Cal. Can't remember what days. Tuesdays, Thursdays. Can't remember what days. But yeah. So Marcia, if we could fly from POS to MCO. All right. Just saying, this is a direct flight.
Yeah, there's a direct flight now.
All right. Who's that? Sherwin? I pronounce that last name.
See Jagat.
Okay. A morning Power Breakfast crew wishing you and TNT the best for the weekend from Houston, Texas.
Nice
Okay, Sherwin. Been there already, flew through there already.
Yes, well, I went through
It's a
there
nice
to
airport.
Las
I didn't
Vegas.
come outside. Morning. All right. Frank Edwards, good morning. Joining us on Zoom. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
Not bad at
Good
all.
morning, Frank.
How is Port St. Lucie?
Hot.
I know you guys out in Florida are going through a serious heat spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, hotter than here, fellas. Hotter than here is like.
Frank, you still have that birthday celebration in your easy.
Yeah. I'm holding on to December 19th, man. That's when is the next one.
You're very right. It's your birthday. It's celebrated.
Frank-
Everybody else you want to celebrate it.
So, Frank, when you put up your Christmas tree, do you ever take it back down?
No, the Christmas tree is done.
Why don't leave it till
Comes
Christmas?
up Thanksgiving Day. Put it up at Thanksgiving.
All right, okay.
All right.
Excellent, Frank.
Have a great day, man.
All the best to you, Frank. Thanks for joining us on our Zoom link.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cheers.
Yes, sir.
All righty. Carol Guevara says, morning, Sherwin. All right. What's going on there, boy? Carol and Sherwin. You saying a word. All right. 7:45. Yeah. Now, we head up to our 8 o'clock news. I will tell you, Richard, you might enjoy this. So last night at midnight, a song was released. And it's making great headway. It is called, let me just get the name of it even though I know it. It is called Hold Me Closer. You know that song, Rich?
Hold Me Closer?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Hold Me Closer, no.
No? It was released at midnight. It's Elton John and Britney Spears collaboration. It is a pretty good song.
I know you can't play it right now,
No.
but maybe you can play it in the next hour.
All right. Stokey is saying, trying to get on live. What are you saying? Station, sorry about the... Ooh. Okay, that's all we got. Una says, oh, that is so true. Them don't take care the money for independence, and this year about the children books to school. Is that what I read there? Yeah.
That hasn't come up yet for us.
Really? It should have. On the YouTube? Yeah. Oh, that is so true. Them don't care. Take the money for independence. Okay. All right. We are taking your calls as well. 222-8255, 612-8255. North Americans, 866-525-1099. Of course, on our YouTube channel, which you should subscribe to, and click on the notification, that is the bell, and join us live via our Zoom link. It's the only time we do it. We do it on a Friday just to be interactive with you, just so you can see well, usually it's 3 ugly faces, because I'm not in that ugly face category. I'm just saying. Right, Carol? Right, Miss Ingrid? You better agree. Right, Marcia? Better agree. All right, do I have any messages on my message board? Rampage, I'm on YouTube to see the dance. Well, boy, Rampage, I don't know. He says he's not doing it. You'll have to come Napa next weekend to see it. Trust me, don't. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning again.
Yeah, Mr. Patrick.
Remind running back when we'll be reopening school the 5th of September, understand, right?
Mm-hmm.
What they have in place for school violence, right? Because we get arrested for the past 2 months, right? What they have some place, you know? Because you know they like to react after the situation.
Yeah, we'll have to get the ministry on. I'll try and do that before school opens.
Right. And what happened to the program where all the children who would make under the grade? How the program went? Where they had of children to go back to school during the summer holidays. How that program went?
I mean,
you get a report on that next week, Mr. Patrick.
Okay.
Put all your questions down on a piece of paper and send it to Steve, and we'll deal with it next week, please.
Yeah. But that was for like the first month of the vacation period, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Yeah. So it would have ended by now.
Yeah. Good morning.
I did see parents dropping off children to school and stuff. I have seen that.
Hello?
Yes, New York.
Hello? Yeah, good morning. Gentlemen, I'm not too sure if it was on your radio station last night on BBC. There was a sort of news item about the government of Kenya imposing a 30% tax on exporting of scrap iron. And there was a detailed commentary about, the scrap iron, wherever they are vendors were kind of destroying protective fences around government properties, etc., etc. Maybe you all could do a little research on that, because it just came out last night on BBC.
Yeah, I saw
I'm
that.
not sure it was on your radio. You saw that. Great, thank you. All right, thank you.
All right, no problem. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning, caller.
Yeah, good morning, guys.
Morning.
Hey, Tinto.
Yeah, how are you, man? I just want a softer note, man. This one is for Richard. I have a post here on my phone. It says, parking for frogs only. All others would be towed. Have a nice day, guys.
Who is that? Why you tweet the last year?
Good morning.
Good morning, gentlemen. I just called to say when people is in high office, it's good to listen to other people outside the box. Book sense and common sense is two different things. I'll give you an example. When they were supposed to fix the creek, I sent in the drawing. I didn't have no documents, no papers. I told them to build a ramp from point A to point B, let the sea water pass under the ramp and go and visit the mangrove. They block off, they mash up the whole mangrove, and what happened the other day? The same thing going to happen again. Listen to people on the ground. All they had to do was to build a ramp over the road, and that would have solved the problem. Look at how much money they waste. They could have paid off the nurses or somebody with that money, but they don't listen. Even Penelope, I tried to call her since she was on this radio station, never returned a call, and I was calling to help her with her job, things that I know about. But no, when they reach in office, they don't take calls.
Well, I can't say that is true because, I can't.
Norris Ferguson, good morning to you. You guys are looking like you are in court. Very serious expressions.
Norris,
Your Honor.
Norris, put on your camera now, man. Let's see you.
I was going to say something, eh?
Is he there?
Okay, yeah, good response on Ruben to Norris. Good morning, Kenny George. Morning, gentlemen. Harlem locked on. Blessings and peace. All right.
Steve and Wendell and Paul, if you're listening,
and Ruben.
And our listeners.
Oh no, he's gonna say something, folks. Hold your breath.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Why did Adele cross the road?
To say hello?
To say hello from the other side.
I knew that was coming. I saw that coming. Hello from the other side.
That's the part I missed out, from the other side.
Oh, God. Hey, wait.
We like to say this one is the wife of that one, and this one is the wife and the wife of this one. Well, I want to say this morning, I want to go and expose Norris. Norris is the husband of the country's Auditor General. Good morning, Mrs. Ferguson, Laurie Lee. Ferguson. Good morning.
All right. Good morning, Eve.
Give Norris permission to type this morning.
Good morning, Eve. You said, is the budget date confirmed?
Isn't it the second?
No, they're having a consultation on the second, which the Prime Minister said way back when. So I was a bit confused.
I don't know.
He has to call the date. It's up in the air. Liz, good morning.
September.
Budget should be in October.
Liz, they said it was going to be early.
Yeah, but on the second, which is next week, the Minister of Finance is going to make a presentation on the economy.
Yeah.
Isn't that the budget he's doing on the second?
No.
That's why when I heard you all talking about it, I said...
the Prime Minister said way back when in a press conference that on the second they were going to do something. And then I heard that budget. It was second. I'm going...
So
wow.
Didn't Dr. Rowley in his speech, not the recent speech that he made, didn't he say that budget is on being set?
No, he didn't say. He didn't say that budget day. He just said that the Minister of Finance will address the country that day, but he didn't say it was budget day. That's a big difference.
Okay.
He said the minister will address.
I know it's earlier. They said the budget will be read earlier than usual. Yeah. So I assume it's going to be read sometime in September.
Right.
No, I think it's going to be in October. I don't know when.
No, it's going to be sometime in September.
Well, maybe later September.
Yeah.
It's going to be sometime in September. I'm telling you, I'm in the belly of the beast. I could see things happening that indicates it's going to be earlier.
All right. Liz, good morning, guys. Liz says thankful Friday and a fabulous weekend. Abby, good morning, Abby. Morning, guys. Liz says, I want to know why the Ministry of Works moved the barrels at a place on the Debe Highway, 600 feet from the roundabout, to save citizens' life. I don't know. I saw a post about that, so I really don't know, Liz. Maybe the powers that listened to this morning show could send me a message. Rampage, Steve, that elderly woman should join Richard on this play. She really makes me laugh. She's calling Dr. Rowley to speak with him. She calling Penelope. The woman have a phone bill to waste.
That's Mrs. Dennis Sampson.
Oh boy. Ray, morning to you, Ray. Ray is laughing at your joke. Ray, you find that a funny joke? You find that funny?
But it's very funny.
Hello from the...
You know, I didn't Wednesday night, guys. But I wasn't on air yesterday. But Wednesday evening, a very successful pan and powder parade was held by Pan Trinbago and the Pan fraternity. It started in front City Hall and went up to the Savannah.
Yeah, we spoke about that.
It was huge. It was huge, and the music was
well attended.
Yeah, very well attended.
Yeah,
you know, and
we spoke about that yesterday.
Especially in light of all what's been happening in the city and surrounding areas now.
It's not a city. Wendell, stop. Port of Spain is not a city.
It is.
It's a dump.
Well, it's still a city.
It's a dump city then.
It might be a city with problems, but it's still a city.
It's a dump.
Yeah, you know.
Stokey. I hope I pronounced it. Locked on and listening. Love the station. Port is Power 102 Digital from Toronto. All right. So we could do the show by you as well. Just let you know that the 5 of us would come up. All right. It's a lot of people behind the show, you know. A lot of people behind the scenes as well. A whole staff we have. But we could do the show from there. Just 5 of us will come up. We'll just take the business class tickets on Cal. And there's also a direct flight, and we could fly up.
Steve, what do you call a boomerang that doesn't come back? Wendell, what do you call a boomerang that doesn't come back?
I don't know. You have me that.
You know,
I'm thinking boomer something.
A boomerang that doesn't come back. What do you call that?
I actually have a boomerang,
So do I. A boomer disconnect?
When I went there, and it works.
So what do you call a boomerang that doesn't come back?
Maybe must be Wendell on?
No.
A rang boom?
A stick.
A stick.
Look, Lincoln matching here with the jersey to this morning. Watch. Pink hair and pink jersey.
Yeah, he have his kit. He's in order.
Good morning, gentlemen. Morning,
Lincoln.
I just popped on to share my opinion about something. I don't mean to.
You have 30 seconds because Avi is here for the news.
Nah, well, I can't get into that now then.
Talk fast.
Talk fast. You're wasting time.
Gentlemen, I just want to put out my opinion there about the crime that is happening with people in police, what appears to be people in police uniform. As a military trained person, there's something that I'm noticing, a little detail that makes me believe that is either police doing these crimes or police assisted people doing these crimes. I'm not going to say it's men in police uniform. Here's why. I'll tell you why. There's a little detail that criminals don't pay attention to.
Quickly, Lincoln.
You see that official sling that these guys are wearing? I see a guy drop your weapon and toss it on the back. That is something only police does. So if there's not police who doing it, it's people who are police, who are assisted by police, because you don't get a sling anyway. All right? That's just my opinion I want to put out there.
All right. Lincoln, thank you so much for joining us on Zoom, but this is where we have to cut it because we have to head to our 8 o'clock news brief, all powered by Champlain Auto Services. Thank you to all those that joined us and messaged us on our YouTube channel. We'll do it 1 week again from today, next week, Friday from 7:15. All right here on Power 102 Digital. Let's get into our news brief. Courtesy Champlain Auto Services.
This is your news bulletin